Okay guys, I don't usually do these videos, but this is a must. This was the craziest moment in gaming history, my opinion. Okay, really weird opening intro thing that I just said. Okay, I was going to EB Games, right? They're the only ones that allow you to pre-order Modern Warfare 2 Prestige Edition, right? And I'm in there to get one thing in particular. Modern Warfare 2 Prestige Edition for the Xbox 360, and possibly just get a standard edition for PS3. Fuck, I messed up my sentence. So I'm standing in line, waiting for these people in front of me to finish doing what they're doing so I can do my pre-order. This is where it starts getting a little interesting. I'm doing my pre-order, and the guy's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're sold out of Xbox 360 versions." And I'm like, could you check a little bit better? And he's like, okay. And he goes to the back of the store for some reason, which makes no sense at all because they don't have any stock right now. It's August and the game comes out in November. So he comes back a couple minutes later and he says, sorry, we don't. And I'm like, okay, do you have it on PS3? He's like, okay, I'll have a look. And they did. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll get it on PS3. I don't mind. I'll get the Xbox version later, like when it comes out or something from like a different store that's way cheaper. And so he's just asked me for my details and that so he can do the pre-order and stuff, and everything going fine, nothing wrong right now. And then I give him my money, right? I had two $50 notes, and I wanted to only put $80 down, which gives me back $20, a $20 note, right? $20. 100 take 20 equals 80. That's what I wanted to give the person, $80. Now he's taken my 250s, right? He pushes print on, or whatever the hell the button makes the receipt come out, like, yeah, that crap, whatever. I sound like a Morse code thing. So he's printing, right? And then all of a sudden, all these people rushing from behind us. There wasn't like a bunch of them, but there's 4, 5, 6 of them, and they're all like, how do I explain this? They're sort of like the people from Compton, but they're the natives here. My Australian viewers will understand, and to my American viewers and British viewers, you would have to Wikipedia Australia or something and find out about the Indigenous people. And yeah, I don't know how to explain this because I'm not racist. I don't want to come off as racist. I'm not. I have plenty of friends that are those type of people, but if I say anything wrong here on YouTube, thousands of people see it, hundreds of people, whatever, and I will turn out racist, so please excuse me if I accidentally do sound a bit racist in this. Now back to the story. What happened was they're rushing in and there's all this loud shouting. I don't know what the fuck is going on, seriously. All come to the register, right? And I'm like, fuck, my money. I'm not even scared about myself. I'm like, crap, my game receipt, my pre-order receipt, that's an awesome game right there. Nah. That was all in my head. This was me in real life mode. And thinking also, fuck, I want to get out of here, I want my money back, blah, 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 blah. I was shitting my pants. My sister was next to me, right? She's quite little, right? She's grabbing on my hand, she's scared. And I'm scared too, man. Just, if I'm scared for that kind of shit, it was my first ever time. I've never experienced this sort of thing before, like someone coming in and I thought they were gonna like rob us, shoot us or some shit. And I'm like, fuck. That was again in my head, because I don't want to say fuck in this sort of environment, because I'd probably get smashed. Then all of a sudden, a guy pulls out, boom, this black shiny thing. Oh shit, my pants, thought he had a gun. But what it really was some sunglasses. They were black, shiny, whatever. Seemed like it was a gun. And yes, these are white. I've done a bad example, whatever. So I was relieved for a second. But then I remembered there's all these guys holding up this place. And my money is there, my receipt is there, and I'm like, fuck. Again, that was in my head, because I wouldn't say that. Who the fuck would? Then I realized what was happening. I don't want to explain this story too much, because it's probably their personal stuff. I don't want it all over the internet. Now, some guy was protecting someone, and yeah, then they were trying to escape. They came to the part of the store where they'd most likely be safe. But altogether, it actually seemed like they were trying to rob the place because the position of the store they were in. So the manager comes out. This guy must be a stoner, right? He's like, he always, man, he has these dreads and he wears this creepy looking coat, like he could have a shotgun in there and like fucking grenades, and he could probably like put a grenade in his mouth and fucking kill everyone in there. Like he's one of them crazy looking motherfuckers. So he somehow magically makes them get out of the store. I don't know how they ran out of the store, but yeah, they went out, and as one of them was coming out, he bumped shoulders with me because I was at the front of the store. I was the person getting served, right? It was actually the back of the store, but I was where they all were. And I was like, fuck. I didn't say that off, obviously. Again, I was just thinking in my head, holy shit, don't start a fight with me or something. I'd probably lose because I'm 6'3", but they were like 6'6", and there was like 4 of them, so fuck. Now, everything was okay. Nothing went wrong from there on. So everything was going back to normal as they left the store, and everyone was coming down. I've already done the payments by then, and I just need my receipt, right? That's where I was wrong. I took the receipt. I'm like, okay, everything's fine with the receipt. He's like, yeah. He was scared. You could tell he's not experienced working or doing or putting up with any of that kind of shit. And he gives me the receipt. I take it. I walk away, all happy and stuff. I got my receipt. I'm okay. And then I look at a receipt, and I'm like, hold on. $20. I almost got robbed. $20 from EB Games. Almost. But I didn't, because I marched back in. I'm like, wait, you forgot. And he's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. He's like, I was scared. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I understand. It's crazy shit happening right now. So then he gives me the money. I go do some shopping I need to do for about 5-10 minutes. Just get some stuff. Then we're at Donut King. What happens? I'm in line, and then running across are these crazy motherfuckers again. So this time I'm like, I don't give a fuck. This is not my problem. They're not invading my personal space again, so I don't really care. But then, again, they run towards us again, and I'm like, fuck, they better not come this way. But then they turned into Target, and Target had little children, like families and stuff in it, and I was like, fuck, man, they're crazy. They're jumping over the cash registers and shit like fucking ninjas and shit. I don't know how they done all that crap. That was insane. And you know the person that works at Target, right? The one that checks the bags when you're leaving if you haven't bought anything. Like the big entrance. I don't know if the Target's the same in America. But yeah, it's usually someone that's old or something. And I looked at the person, right, that was doing that job. He was shitting his pants. And guess who he looked like? Larry King from Larry King Live. You know the old man? Yeah, the old guy's like 400 years old. He looked exactly like him, and I was like, what the hell? This is getting even weirder. So I was watching this little Larry King guy, and he's like, He didn't know what the fuck was going on. He finally got on the phone, and I'm guessing he called security because they eventually came. And then they're in the store for a few minutes, and I'm looking, I don't really care about that at that point. I'm like, screw this, I want my donuts, I want to get out of here, go home, and do something. And then on the corner of my eye, I notice this guy is walking past. I'm like, and he eyes me down too. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just thinking, WTF, what's going on? This guy looked like Leonardo DiCaprio. Yes, Leo from Titanic, Blood Diamond, and he's fucking famous. You know those people that look like other famous people? And I reckon they know they look like him because he gave me like a smile. Then I pick in my donuts, and then all of a sudden the security's walking out with the guys they've caught. But there was only 4 security guards. What happens when there's only 4 security guards? They can't hold them all. And then they're walking for about 10 seconds. These guys got away, and I got my donuts, and Larry King was shitting his pants. Leonardo DiCaprio was doing something over there. I don't know. And I went home, and I got on the computer and told you this right now. And you guys watching, if you guys have survived this long, in the comments, put down your most out of the normal experience at a video game store or a video game convention or something like that. Don't put down, oh, I was in my room playing Xbox and blah blah blah. Or it's like someone jumped through your window or some shit. Put that down. I don't really care. I want to hear the craziest stories, the coolest stories that related to video games. Goodbye.